large gold nuggets using metal detectors.
Oh my goodness. Feel the weight in that.
I've seen a few unearthed in my time prospecting.
Oh, holy hell.
And even uncovered a couple of rippers myself.
Something amazing's just happened. A good part of that is gold. It's got some serious weight. Feels like a 6-ounce sinker.
Sniping gold underwater has always been an efficient and an exciting way for me to find gold in the past. And when on a rich gold-bearing river, almost always brings good results.
Look at that. There's chunky little nuggets in amongst that too.
But I've been neglecting my metal detectors, and blowing the dust off them has been long overdue. I'm currently on day 2 of an exciting adventure deep within the myrtle forests of Tasmania. On my first day I secured some nice gold, using the Gold Monster 1000 to target the non-ferrous targets amongst the bedrock. While camped up during the night, heavy rain set in.
Rain's still pumping. I'm hoping that I can get out of here okay.
Rivers like these can turn into raging torrents in just moments.
Yeah, the river's definitely lifted.
And could potentially leave me trapped on the river for days.
So far so good. It's all looking pretty clear still. I'm still going to need to keep an eye on it because I could almost guarantee as the day goes on it's going to start lifting. Semi-waterproof rain jacket. I think that should be well. I've got to put the wet pants back on that I've got outside so that I always have a dry pair for emergencies, which is this pair. Breakfast in bed type arrangement today. Yes, my message. I just wish that rain had stopped. Make the day so much nicer. Sun come out, tent dry out, all my gear dry out before I gotta pack it up. The key to survival out here is good fresh dry socks. Water's still pretty clear, so until that disappears, until that happens, we're game on. So I've arrived where I finished off last night. This is where I was getting those bits of gold down in there. You can see the bedrock just running into the gravels, and it's got lots of nice little cracks and crevices for the gold to get caught up. There's gold here and it's a pretty good trap for it. Got a target. Oh, I can see it. I can see it. No way, I dug it out a little bit. It's a decent piece of gold too. You see it glowing from up here. Sometimes with the gold monster they'll read iron even though they're gold, and it's because they're a little bit high. As you get closer to the target it'll shoot over to the gold, and that's exactly what happened. As it got deeper it was gold. Looks massive from above the water line. Here we go. Yes, there's a start to the day. Wow, what a unique piece. It's like half ironstone, half gold. I can't believe how easy that came out. Like, it was just sitting down in that little recession. I just scraped it with the pickaxe. That has to be one of my favourites in a long time. Look at the host rock stuck to it. I've never had a piece quite like it, with that much ironstone connected still. The host rocks, like half mix. Look at that. Gold monster, you little ripper. I'm going to dig it out a little bit more. It's a nice low pressure zone little drop off point, and if I can get some of those gravels back I wouldn't be surprised if there'll be more gold in that. Get it down to the bedrock. I'm going to bet that's gold. Quite likely that'll be gold too, somewhere down in there. A little pocket just in there. I'll get the crevice and hook for this one. Doesn't look like it's coming out as easy. It's too early in the morning to be getting full wet, even though I'll end up wet by the end of the day. Somewhere in there, eh? It might be a mask and snorkel job. Can't see it yet. There's a bit of a kind of like a V that has a crack going in under. Might even be hot bedrock. Seems to have disappeared on it. Must have scratched it out. Oh no, it's up on the crack above it. There it is. I think that's it. There's like 3 bits in there, 2 bigger bits and 1 smaller bit. Hard to get to, but got him. It's a nice piece. Nice shiny bit. I'll see if I can get the other ones out too. There's 2 other pieces in there, but for the life of me I can't get them out. They're just too small. They're a job for the snuffer bottle. It was a silly move not to bring my snuffer. Got another target, just stolen. Oh. dug it back a little bit. A nice crack too, so good chance. Can't hear it because I've got my headphones on, but you can see what it's doing there. Hoping it's actually deeper than it sounds. It could be bigger than what it sounds. I think there's a relatively large rock stuck over the top, so if that comes out and it's underneath, could be a nice piece. Right, I've just removed it. There's definitely a nice little pocket there. The water to clear. I reckon it's going to be a good piece because this little pocket keeps getting deeper. Oh, that's not it. No. Really? Oh, looks good from up here. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, what a piece! I was right, it was deeper than what it sounded. That's why you got to dig every little sound on those monsters, because if they're picking something up, it's either really shallow or it's big and just slightly deep. Oh, oh, what a piece. There's a few grams in that. 3 or 4 even. Maybe 5. It's got some weight. That is a beast. Oh yeah. Now I'm happy. Woo-hoo! Such a good feeling. Oh, I love prospecting.
If you've enjoyed today's video, make sure you hit that like button for me and drop a comment below. I love hearing from you guys, and it helps YouTube to recommend the video to others.
Alright, so it slowed down on me. I probably could find a little bit more there, but we've got plenty of river, so I'm going to keep heading up and see if there's anything further upstream. Hopefully it's a good decision. Targeting this little quartz stringer here. Nice looking material. Quartz could be gold in the quartz. That. There's a lot of sulfides. It looks like really nice stuff. Not sure about this one. I've got a feeling it might just be the quartz itself. There's some really good looking stuff in there. Not necessarily gold, but non-ferrous. See all this up in here. What do you think? I've been going for about an hour now and nothing else. And I'm just noticing the water's starting to go murky, a lot more flow. And it's not the sort of place I want to be when it's in flood. The rain just won't ease up. It's still raining on me now, so I think maybe while I'm on a win I should probably try and get out of here this afternoon and allow enough time this afternoon to get home. I was going to camp overnight if the gold was good, and the gold's been good, but it's just not worth the risk. I might try back where I was finding the nuggets and do a quick test with the SDC and just make sure there's nothing deeper, but I'm thinking I might get out after that. Yeah, the river's definitely lifted. I can see where I walked through before, and it's come up about a foot or so. This gravel here I came across before and it was exposed. I've got a bit of a walk on the river itself to get out. I just can't cut it too fine. Ooh, it's fresh. I'm soaked to the bone now. Not a rain jacket, that's for sure. Got a bit of a target here. No luck with the SDC, so yeah, I'm going to get out of here. This flat rock here, I sat on the bedrock in the time that I've just been using the SDC, and it's come up from there right up to there about another half foot, and I've only been going for probably 45 minutes, so yeah, it's time to get out of here, because if it keeps coming up I'm going to struggle to get out. This whole section of river is now just a constant flow of water. I was walking along the edges on bedrock like that quite comfortably when I first came in. I've still got to pack up my tent and gear too, so that's going to cost me some time. The situation has gotten pretty ordinary. The river is still rising, and yeah, still rising, still raining, so I need to get all this gear packed up ASAP. Things you do, eh? Oh man, look at it now. I won't even be able to see where I'm stepping. Where's the pack raft when I need it? It's gotten pretty ridiculous. It's in a deep hole. I just can't tell what I'm stepping on.
These were the last few scenes taken on my cameras before I needed to secure them in the pack. The buoyancy of my dry bags had me floating on my pack to my exit point of the river. It was a narrow escape, and I never want to be in this situation again. Alright, so we're back home safe and sound. I know some of you guys are going to slam me for that trip. I was aware of the weather, I just didn't expect it to rise that quickly. Don't want that to happen again, so it's just a lesson learnt. As I got further downstream, it was just a matter of putting the cameras away and focusing on getting out safely. And in the last 500 metres, it just turned to a huge torrent of water. I was literally just floating. I could lean back on my backpack because of all the dry bags in it. And I could kind of sort of doggy paddle with my feet moving forward in case there are any logs or sticks sticking out at me. And yeah, I ran into a few, but it was pretty sketchy. I don't want it to happen again, and yeah, hopefully it never does. On a more positive note, it is the end of the month, and at the end of each month my Patreons receive some gold that I give away. They go in the draw. I'm going to be giving away 2 lots of gold this month to a couple of my Nugget tier members. Good luck, everybody. Number 1 winner is Jack Hoskins. Congratulations, Jack, and thank you for the ongoing support. Okay, and number 2, here we go. Who's it gonna be? We have Thomas G. Congratulations, Thomas, and thanks for your support. Alright, so this is what I'm going to choose the gold from to give away. So we'll go a nice chunky little picker there, that little L-shaped piece there. That's the second one. Might do two chunkier bits. Alright, so we'll go 2 chunky little pickers. Actually, most of this gold is quite chunky. A little pile like that on each side. We'll try and get them nice and even. Alright, so 2.13 grams of gold to Thomas G. This will be your gold, mate, for the month of May. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more on there. Bring her up. Looking for 2.1. And there it is. So Jack, congratulations, man. This is going to be your beautiful alluvial Tassie gold. And finally, the gold from the 2 days camp down on this flooded out river. Was it worth it? I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I don't want to be in that situation too often. But some really nice pieces, I must admit. I can't believe the character of these bits. I don't think I've ever found nuggets with so much character. That one there on the first day. You guys seen that in part 1 of this series. But yeah, some people said it looks like a little fetus, others an alien or something like that. Really unique little piece. And then there was this one. This one was just found in a tiny little boil hole. It was one of those spots that you ordinarily would overlook if I was sniping. Really cool to find that in just a little spot that I probably never would have found it unless I was out there detecting. This one was up there on my favourites, and of course until I found the bigger one, but I haven't found a piece like this. This is so unique where it's just like half gold, and I think it's ironstone. It's a little bit hard to say, but it's such a unique little piece. And there was a few other thicker little bits there too. This was from day 1. I may have been able to snipe it, but the thing about sniping is you're very concentrated in an area. You can have a bit of an overall scan about with the detector, and I'm sure some of these pieces would definitely have been missed. It's kind of got a bit of a UFO shape about it, that one. Then there was this little one, strange little piece. Kind of got a bit of a butterfly look about it. And finally the big one. Now this just made the whole trip for me worthwhile, even though it was risky and all the rest. I don't think I've ever had such a character piece of gold ever. It's so cool. Alright, we'll get some weight of these nuggets. I guessed about a gram. Oh yeah, right on a gram for that one. That was the one out of the little boil hole. A little fetus piece, 0.7. Some chunky old nuggets. Go a gram for this one, 0.81. This one with the character, I reckon it looks like a seal or a dolphin sitting on a rock. Not sure if you can see it. We'll have to go with seal because dolphins don't really sit on rocks, do they? Let's see what it weighs. 1.5 grams. You can see how much ironstone's on there, so it might only be 1 gram of gold there, but I ain't gonna complain. And a couple of smaller bits, see, even that one's 0.4. Little butterfly piece, another 0.4. And the big one, I know the weight of it. What's your guesses? Just shy of 4 grams. Awesome piece of gold. Alright, and we'll get that total for 2 days of detecting down at the river. Throw them all on if I can get my hand to work. Looking pretty good. And the little bits which I managed to scrape up without that snuffer. You guys went to town on me about that. 9.5 grams of gold, just shy of the 10 gram mark. I'm stoked with that result. I don't do a lot of detecting, so it's really cool to get onto some nice pieces. So that's it from me today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you missed part 1, I'll leave a little card up in the corner of the screen and you can have a watch of that one. But until next time, happy hunting, and we'll see you all then.